This story was sent in by a woman named Elena, who insists everything you're about to hear truly happened to her in 2014. At the time, she was looking for a cheap place to live after starting a new job, and the only thing in her price range was a small one-bedroom apartment above a privately owned funeral home. She thought it sounded strange, but the landlord assured her the apartment was quiet, safe, and rarely disturbed. She moved in on a rainy October evening with just 2 suitcases and a lamp. From the moment she stepped inside, she noticed how old the building felt. The wooden floors were uneven and creaked with every step. The air seemed colder near the hallway, where a single locked door led downstairs into the funeral home's preparation room. The landlord, an older man with tired eyes, told her that door was always to remain locked. "Old building," he said. "It makes noises at night. Don't let it scare you." The way he said it felt rehearsed, like he'd said it before, too many times. Her first night, Elena woke to the sound of breathing, not heavy, not aggressive, just steady, shaky breathing, like someone trying to calm themselves down. At first she thought it was coming from outside her bedroom window, but when she turned on her lamp, the sound was coming from the hallway. The air there was freezing. She walked slowly toward the locked door and placed her hand on it. It felt like someone was standing on the other side, pressing gently against the wood. She backed away and didn't sleep for the rest of the night. During the week that followed, a strange smell began seeping into her apartment every night around 3 a.m. It wasn't rot or sewage. It was strong, sweet funeral flowers, the exact scent used for memorial services. The smell didn't appear during the day. It only filled the apartment late at night, no matter how many windows she opened or candles she burned. One night, frustrated and exhausted, she knocked on the locked door. Immediately, 3 slow knocks came back, perfectly spaced, like someone answering her. Elena told herself someone must be working late nights downstairs, but the next morning, when she asked the landlord, he shook his head. "No one works here at night, not anymore." His answer came too fast, like he didn't want to talk about it. Still, she didn't feel safe. So she bought a cheap motion-activated camera and set it up in the hallway facing the locked door. The next morning, she checked the footage, expecting to see nothing. Instead, at 2:53 a.m., the camera showed the hallway lights off, but the outline of a person was visible against the door. Not a fully formed person, just a dark, human-shaped silhouette leaning forward, pressing against the wood like it was trying to listen through it. Then, the door handle slowly moved up, then down, then back up again, as if someone was trying to open it. Elena slammed her laptop shut, too afraid to keep watching. That morning, she confronted the landlord. At first, he refused to say anything, but when she threatened to leave immediately, he finally told her what had happened. Years earlier, the funeral home had received the body of a young woman killed in a hit-and-run accident. The family refused to identify her, and she remained in the preparation room downstairs for 3 days. During those nights, employees heard footsteps, soft crying, and someone whispering, "Help me." After that, the staff refused to work night shifts, and the funeral home stopped them permanently. The landlord looked at Elena and said, "Your apartment is directly above the room where she was kept." Elena tried to stay calm, but she had already decided she was leaving. She had 2 nights left before she could move out, and she spent those nights fully dressed, sleeping with her lights on. On her final night, the scent of funeral flowers grew overwhelming. Her lights flickered. Her phone turned off by itself. And then she heard footsteps inside her apartment. Slow, bare footsteps walking across the kitchen floor, dragging slightly as they moved. She grabbed her keys and ran to the hallway. That's when she saw it. The locked door downstairs was now open, just a few inches, but enough to reveal the dark stairwell below. And from the darkness, she heard a voice whisper, almost directly into her ear, though she was several feet away. "Dawn, to leave me alone again." Elena didn't look back. She ran out of the building barefoot, got into her car, and drove away. She never returned for her belongings. The landlord mailed them to her a week later. Everything arrived except one item, the camera she had set up in the hallway. He said he couldn't find it. Elena refuses to talk about that apartment now. She says the experience left her with a fear of closed rooms and nighttime silence. And sometimes, when she's lying in bed half asleep, she swears she can still smell funeral flowers drifting through her window and hear someone quietly breathing in the dark.